not. I'm chilling downstairs in the studio for a minute. Now, while I'm here, I was doing hmm, a sound session earlier today, a few minutes ago, and oh boy, I was so in the zone, and I loved every bit of it. And I thought of you, and I'm like, maybe I should play this for the collective. Then again, I thought maybe the collective's not interested in right about now. Maybe Sunday I'll play something for the collective. Something soothing, because if you're at work, you probably don't want to hear that right now. You need something that's going to rev you up. So I said, well, okay. For those who I might catch on the lunch break or the other breaks you have, that 15-minute break, maybe I can do a quick reading for the weekend to see what it's going to be like. And that's where I am today. So let me get this tuned up. I can clear this bell. Does two things. It can bring in your positive spirits, or positive energy, and it can also clear your cards and your environment of unwanted energies, okay? And this is part of my musical instrument set. So, let's see what we can expect for the weekend. Tarot team, please join me. Let's see, what can we expect? Oop, 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 oop. There's excitement I see for the Grand Collective. Oh, I am using the what's what lies beneath oracle cards. Okay, not that I'm expecting anything to be so secret or lying beneath you right about now. But let's just take a look and see what's going on. So, what's in store for the Grand Collective this weekend? Okay, young and old. What's in store for the Grand Collective? I'm going to pull 5 cards, or 3 to 5 cards, I should say. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wants to pop out. Oh, once upon a time. Love stories here. Okay. hmm Oh, and a belated happy Halloween, Samhain, All Saints, All Souls days to all of you. Happy Diwali. I'm a belated Diwali. And a happy birthday and belated birthday for some of you. hmm One more. No more? Okay, no more. Tarot team's here. Okay. So let's see. First card up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Red lipstick stains, huh? Somebody's going to have an interesting time, whether somebody's buying makeup, wearing makeup, or using their makeup. Uh-oh. Running away. Hmm. That means somebody might, all they have left are going to be lipstick stains. Oh, a private relationship. Look what's back. Love story, once upon a time. And the last oracle card is, ooh, anger management. Okay, who messed up the relationship? Somebody is very, very angry in this private relationship. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And at the bottom, it looks like they need to balance themselves off with their masculine and feminine sides and bring them together here. Because somebody can't handle what they say out the street. You can't handle nothing. Okay, oh boy. Let's see what this is about. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to grab the Rider Waits now. Red lipstick stains, running away, private relationship, love story, once upon a time, and someone's in the need of anger management. What the devil? I have the front door open. The cat is sunning himself. All is well in this side of the world until you hear that big bump. What was that? I don't know. The neighbors, I guess. My door is locked. It's such a beautiful day over here on the DMV. You know, somebody actually said, don't call it Baltimore the DMV. Baltimore is a place unto itself. Oh, okay. That's true too. But we're still within the DMV region. It's geography, folks. Not just culture, it's geography. So, what's going on for the collective this week here? We have red lipstick stains. It wasn't me. Running away. Someone running away from a private relationship as opposed to a public relationship. Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? hmm This is interesting. Okay. Now, you can probably see the cards where you are. Yeah. So I'm going to use the Celtic spread. Okay. Overall energy. Oh, this is in the wind. This is the Ten of Swords. This is some not too nice things that were said. Nice, not too nice thoughts that have mm, been expressed. Thoughts of betrayal. Dang. Put that right there. Ooh. Ace of Wands, in this case, is the card of new beginnings, and it's also the card of passion. This Ace of Wands is representative of the Phallus. This is not good, folks, because the Ten of Swords can also depict needles. So let's see what the problem is. What's covering it? The next card I pull is going to tell you if there is a problem or if it's in support of these cards. Uh-oh. Now we have a three-way situation here. Oh, I'm sorry. Three of Pentacles. This is also where the intern meets the apprentice and the master for the first time and shows them his work or her work. Or the apprentice shows the master their work. And folks, I am getting from this three here, if they people show you who they are, believe them kind of energy. Wow. Huh. Let's keep going. Next card is the card of expansion, the Empress. The Empress is the wealthy woman, the rich woman. Empress represents, uh, it's not just woman at her best. It is way beyond top of the line. Um, Next to the Empress is the Emperor. Okay? So she's beyond the Queen. And she symbolizes expansion, children, marriage, uh, and these days, position, power, but in a feminine kind of way, beauty, the divine feminine, feminine divine. Okay, she's in past. Ooh, look at this. Something's happened here. This is the Four of Swords. This is retirement, taking a break, or death. And now we have the Four of Cups. This is definitely disappointment. Please don't give me what I don't want. And that's exactly what you're giving me, what I do not want. So we have an issue here. Because we could very easily have the retirement of the Empress, where the Empress says, I don't want this. In the present form, we have the Queen of Wands. She's a go-getter. You have to be up early in the morning even to catch this woman. She is very energetic. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very flighty. Very focused when she wants to be. A lot of passion here. Um, does not adhere to boundaries too well. She gets what she wants. By one way or another. And here comes the Knight of Cups. Can you see anything in that cup? I don't either. I don't either. Here's another cup. Here's a cup pouring with success, love, all those good things in this cup. Or maybe there is something in this cup this night is offering that we just can't see. And here we have strength and power, feminine power again. But somebody's scared to death of it. You have one set of people who are afraid of it, another set of people who are relishing in it. That's weird. And here we have the star. This is the star of hopeful success. Now, what is going on here? We have the Queen of Cups. Very maternal and also very secretive, too. Mm-hmm. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Madam Slay of the group. I know I love comics. Very sensitive and very sneaky at the same time. Okay. So this, oh, why three queens? What is going on here? And here's the Queen of Pentacles. She's a builder. She works with what she has. She can work at home. She can work at the office. She's your back support. She's the type that may not necessarily take the lead, but she will support the leader. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now we have look, there's only one queen that's missing, and that's the Queen of Swords. Now what's going on here? We have three queens. Queens, what's going on? Ah! There she is. There she is. Folks, we have three queens, and this queen is falling into the category of difficult, mental challenge. A mental challenge. So we have three queens here. All four queens here. This queen is telling the other three, look, abide by the law. The law is the law. You take those emotions and put them away. There's no time for your feelings. Somebody hurt you with your feelings? Is that the problem? Somebody made you cry? Pull yourself up by the broad straps and keep getting up, sis. This is the Queen of Swords. Now this is really interesting. Next card. I don't know what the heck it got to be a king card, right? Look. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. I have put so much into this. So someone, should I add one more thing? Someone has really someone has really put a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of years into whatever this is. It could be in their family, it could be in their business, it could be a job or a career. And now they're not that sure if they should stay. I'm hearing stay one more year. I don't think I can stay one more year. One more year, one more month, one more day. I can't do it. And that is the emotional challenge. I can't handle this. And she's saying, yeah, you can. But I can't stand one more minute. I don't care what nobody says. I'm getting up out of here. It's the money. I gotta handle. I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. Put your thinking caps on before you ruin yourselves. Wow. And the outcome is this. Ooh! High anxiety. High anxiety. So what this reading is, someone is going to be someone is doing a deep sea search within themselves, within their heart, about their situation. Some of these situations are dealing with relationships, romantic relationships. Others, to me, are dealing with actual careers. Some is actually dealing with politics in here. Mm-hmm. Especially this one. Cat, don't you touch near card, okay? Especially this one. But it's I hear modeling. Somebody's a model. Um, Somebody has left some red lipstick stains on the pillow, and now they're like, "Oh, I got to get out of here. I'm running. I'm going." That's probably her. Queen of Wands. Ooh. And the disappointment here. Hmm. I hadn't even noticed that. There was a ooh. There was a disappointment in the private relationship. Here we go with her. Queen of Cups. She thought it was a love story to unmatched. And then, oops, come on, can you see it? And now, she, she's in need of anger management. This is a very female card, a feminine card. So this is, I guess, what this is about. It's about the feminine this weekend. What are the guys doing? Do I have to do a separate reading for the guys? Huh? And non-binds, you flip and flop each way. So this is it. Either way, it leads to humongous anxiety. Let me do this. Hmm. Okay. I'll put these in here. Put these over here. Oh, I didn't even go into this. No, they were definitely feminine cards. Let me pull these cards out here. Okay. What are the males doing this weekend? Okay. Are these right side up? Yeah. I'm using my mini cards here because I left my others upstairs. So what's going on with the male side of the collective, the masculines? What's going on? This thing is just flipped into the Empress, the divine feminine. But whatever this weekend is, it has been some tears in the making. Tears have been in the making, and now the tears have dried up, and now there's purity, anger. Somebody went off on somebody. That is what I was warning against the last time you saw me. That Pluto energy, and that was not just job. That was government. That could have been government job. Um, what are the males doing this weekend? Because it looks like the females are going to sit at home, or the feminine's divine, they're going to sit at home and do some soul searching. So, what are the masculines going to be doing this weekend? Feminines are like getting ready to hang everything up, like, hell with this, whatever this is. These are commitments. These are, uh, when the feminine walks off these commitments, these are life changing situations here. Yeah. So what is it for the masculine? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I'm not reading all that. Hold on. Two flipped over. Hmm. And look at what they are. We have the Three of Pentacles again, and then we have Two of Cups. All right, masculines, are you trying to tell me you have in relationship training? You guys in therapy? What's going on? Because you're showing your work to a master. Either that, or you guys have been reading Iceberg Slim again. What is it? Please throw that book in the put down on the side. Those days are dead. But you have some folks are studying, they're working on their friendships. They're working on friendships. They're training. They're literally how to be. Now, their government has certain programs for um, how to be a better dad. There are marriage seminars, and everybody and their mother is online here promoting relationships and coaching. I don't do that. Mm-mm. Um, it it's interesting to view, but when you have two people sitting in front of you, or even one person sitting in front of you, and they are in the raw, because you have to strip them down and take them into the rawest emotion you can get out of them. It is also your responsibility to build them back up and put them back together. You're not getting that on these videos, okay? Uh, that's why I don't do it. It takes a lot to strip somebody down and then build somebody back. And you can't do it in a hour session. You can't do it in a weekend. This kind of thing takes months, if not years, depending upon where these people are mentally and emotionally that you're trying to help. But anyway, somebody's working on it. Let me put these up here. Let's see. On back to this. I'm gonna keep that. That just fell out. I'm still shuffling. So what are the men doing this weekend? So there's some weekend relationship counseling session, seminar, or retreats. Might be a retreat held by people who are professional, who know what they're doing. That's great. Okay, what else is going on here? hmm All right, overall energy is what? I'm afraid to look at it. Aw, Knight of Cups. Please something have some offering of love in that cup when you offer it. So here comes the Knight of Cups. Okay, now that is so interesting. This is so special. This is so on the money. Look, we've got, okay, we're trying to make an offer. Somebody's trying to make these relationships right. Thank you. But this goes over here. Here's another offering. All right, this is like for a date. This is the Page of Cups. This is like a coffee date or something small. Wake up call, wake up text, like good morning, how are you? With little emojis, not those emojis, little heart emojis or something like that. Okay, put that there. These are so small they're not fitting. Wait, they're falling into the chair, into the abyss. And what's crossing that is, oh, this is interesting. So we have two young men and a young boy. The Knight of Pentacles, money coming in slow. Also, everything is slow go. Oh well, yeah, you would expect that. I think somebody's doing some seminars or something. Somebody might be going to some seminars or something like that, learning something here. Okay. Instability. We have the Two of Pentacles. Money is going up, money is going down. Um, person's life is going up, and then next thing you know, it's going back down. They don't understand why the up and down, up and down. That's the up and down, up and down. That was in the past. That's because there was no emotional or mental stability there. Sometimes you can walk into a situation if you don't have your own solid foundation on what makes you you, which means you have to know who and what you will accept and what you will not accept, and also not be prideful of what you know, but you know what you know, and you're not to be swayed from it. When you get to that point in life, you don't have this anymore. hmm Okay. Some of you may have been involved with a psychic in the past. Some of you gentlemen or and masculines are very psychic. And of course, a lot of you are keeping secrets. Future. You guys ready to make the move. I've got now, just like I had all those female cards, now all these cards are young men cards. So, but I'm going to tell you, the knights here, they're supposed to be under 35, but not anymore, not these days. This is a Sagittarius energy. This person he's traveling, always on the go. And some of you want to travel. Some of you just want to move from point B to point A. It doesn't say anything. Some of you want to be in charge. Some of you are in charge. This is the Emperor. Okay? The emperor controls everything and everybody. That's where you're standing now. However, you see things are changing very quickly. This is the Eight of Wands. And that is a concern for you because you've lost your status. You've lost your position as emperor. And here you feel you're feeling backstabbed. Ten of Swords. It's not about you being stabbed in the back. It's about times are changing. This was people are saying it's in the Bible and Revelations when the harlot with the crown of 12 stars comes in on the donkey or whatever she comes in, rides in, and they say that's Kamala. Okay. Uh, what they're forgetting, well, that's the Christian mode. That's the Christian take on it. What people are not seem to be talking about is the astrological take on it, which means, okay, this is towards the end of the Kali Yuga. What is that? Now we're getting into Vedic astrology. It's a period. It's an epoch. It's an era. Era. E-R-A. Not era. Era. But it sounds the same. Era. E-R-A. It is a time for women to be brought up to equal level. Because what the males were doing was unsustainable to the earth. The earth has been around hundreds of millions of years. I know that because there's hundreds of millions of, well, put it this way. I've been studying Buddhism recently. They have Buddhists who've been holding positions for tens of millions of years. They hold meetings for a million years. Obviously not in this time or not in this dimension. But even, I don't care where you are. When you're talking about when you're on the million years level, what's 26,000? So what are you talking about? I'm talking about a sense of timing, and this third dimension we have, 100 years is a long time, 1,000 years is a long time, but what affects us on the earth, in the earth realm, is what's going on in other realms, and in other realms they have meetings that last a million years. So what is 26,000 to them, who are also orchestrating some things and manipulating some things in this world? And teaching some things in this world. So the people of this world move in certain ways, in certain directions, move to their enlightenment or move to their darkenment. So for us, we just think, like I said, we think 100 years is a long time. Historically, it's not. And if you're going to take a look at like that, so when the planets start making certain positions and find themselves in certain positions, when these two planets get together here and they oppose the other twos over there or something like that, you have a whole different energy that's hitting the earth, and it's hitting the people of the earth, every living thing on this earth and non-living. When you have the sun spitting out solar flares, that is also impacting the earth, and it's making things happen. It's impacting people's thoughts. It's setting things in motion that not are necessarily uh, have been in motion for thousands of years in this realm, but are in motion now. And that's where we are. So this whole building up the female and the man being, I guess they feel that they're being pushed down, but they're being stable. You have to stay here. You just stand right there where you are, because she has to meet you at that level. That's coming from the stars. That's in the heavens. You don't play with that. Well, you can't. There's nothing you can do with that. And instead, so don't go around feeling dejected, rejected, none of that other stuff. Don't feel you're not betrayed. It's just the time. These are the times. But they're calling the patriarchy had what, 3,000? I think the patriarchy had a 4,000 year run. I can't. The words are flashing up. What you're saying to me is flashing up for like 2 seconds, and then before I can read them, they're gone. So say it again. Okay. Now we have the concern. How do you fight this? This is the Seven of Wands. This is the masculine's reading. Holding things back. Maintain your position, fellas. Just maintain. Be the best man you can be. And that's the position you hold. That's how you do that. It's not about you being torn down. It's about the woman being risen up. She has risen, yeah, and move forward. So you be the best man you can be and move forward. This is the chariot. This is also, folks, guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. This card bothers me a lot. Now, this card is for basically people to pull their emotions together. This is also the card of the astrological sign Cancer. But whenever this card also is about the disease cancer. So you get your doctor. You don't have if you don't have a girlfriend to tell you or a wife to worry you to go to the doctors, go to the doctors on a regular basis. And if you're super sexually active, if you've got those 4 women at one time, go every 6 months. You heard what I said. Just in case. Because some things will hide. And then when they can be seen, by the time they are shown as symptoms, by the time you find yourself in pain, it's too late. Okay? This is the card when, remember Chadwick Boseman, the actor who played Black Panther, when he looked so bad on that video. And I had to stop what I was doing and do a reading. I said, what is wrong with him? This card fell out. When I saw this card, I know the tears started rolling because that's what happened to my dad. So, you can make sure you get yourselves checked on the regular. Because anytime you're thinking like this, yeah, you don't go out there and give you some, manifest something, okay? And I'm not saying be Pollyanna. I'm just saying stop those emotions of thinking you're not good enough. If you think you're not good enough, do something to make yourself better. Read a book, take a class, counseling, something. Better Health, betterhealth.com. If you feel that you're that far gone, um, do something for you that does not hurt anybody. Do something to elevate yourself. And no, you're not elevating when you're putting somebody else down. You're creating a situation that is going to make you pay and make you end up on your knees and crawling and crying. It might even cost you money. So don't do a silliness like that. You do something for yourself. Okay? Um, let's keep going. So this is coming up next. This is the Ten of Cups. This is happiness. This is what you want. This is what we all want. I'm reading the masculine now because the first reading I did was definitely on the feminine. And oh, look at this. And you have celebration. So you're going to be all right. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be fine. No, you're not going to share that. You're going to be, your position is going to be shared with the feminine. You've got to have that balance. Because where is it? This right here, that's imbalance. Okay? You got to have that balance. You got to be on the same level to get this. You see, look at that. All you have to do is look at the cards. You see the balance there? Look at those cards. Wait a minute, look at this one. Those two are even the same height. And then look at this one. No, is that too much? Okay, somebody's got two. Get out of here, fly. Somebody's got two bouquets and somebody's got one. But that's what you want. Okay, moving right along. Let's see what your mental challenge is. Ooh, huh. Y'all still in that? Pamela Coleman Smith. She was, first of all, she was a black woman. Is that your mental challenge, gentlemen? You know we're awesome. You can't be mediocre around us. And she's telling her story. This woman was in England. She illustrated the deck. So the cards you see, the illustrations of the people and things you see on these Rider-Waite decks, she is Pamela Coleman Smith. She did the illustrations. Okay? And she did this in the 1920s. And, oh, she goes up here. England. when they did not know really how to take, well, I can't say that either. Not about England. England is an interesting country. It truly is. Um, she was an artist, and she lived the life of an artist. And I'm not sure, but she definitely was with Arthur Waite, the Rider Waite. Rider Waite. I don't know how. Now, business partners, obviously, because he would throw down the meanings of the cards and she would draw them by hand. So this is telling me your mental challenge is a professional black woman, and she's a black woman from here. She's from the States. I don't remember how she ended up over in England. I guess at that time you couldn't catch a plane, so you have to boat, okay? And she lived there. I think she died there 80 years old. She never came back here in the 1920s. Um, let's see what your emotional challenge is. Worrying too much. Also, this is prison of the mind, prison of the body. This is the Eight of Swords. Once you get this right, you won't have any problems with this. Okay? Get your emotions right, get them under control, ground yourself so that you can think straight. And see, they're talking about this also, anger management. Mm-mm. They're talking about that. And once you, when I say ground yourself, sure, you can go out there and hug a tree if you want to. But if you really want to ground yourself, if you can take your shoes and socks off while you can now and go step in some grass and stand there, maybe for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, if nobody's bothering you, or sit in the grass. If you don't have allergies, take a Benadryl before you go. I'm serious. Otherwise, get around something that is real wood. You might have a chair in the house or a bench that's real wood, or maybe in the park or like on a bus stop or something, and sit on that wood. No, that I heard that. I even saw that flash. Not that wood, idiot. The wood, the wood is connected to the trees, to the earth. That wood. Now it's the weekend, so you can sit on whatever wood you wish. But no, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about connecting with the earth. Wait a minute, stop. Hold on, hold on. I'm fine, baby. Who is? I miss Ed the feminine. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Camellia. I'm trying to keep up with these. These things are literally fading off as quickly as you are fading on, as you bringing them on. Hello, my darlings. Hey, Zhao, how are you, love? Hey, Camellia, much love. Subo Thrushin, hi, how are you? How are you? But now, okay, so I have to reach over and touch the screen to make it stick. That's weird. This is the first time that's happened to me. Um, I'm moving around, but have you noticed that your electronics are doing weird things? Mine, every last one of mine are. Right down to the TV, to the phone, to the this. Okay. Where was I? Oh, about grounding. Grounding. And also, you can do a meditation where you become like the tree and sit down or stand up and just hold your hands up if you wish. If you wish. The point is to meditate and pretend that you are the tree with roots that go down into the earth. That will also help with your um, anger issue. I know about anger management, honey, because I had anger. Oh, boy, I have to. If it wasn't for grounding techniques, Grandmother would have a cell and a number across the chest. She would be probably number five, something, 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 wearing an orange suit. I'm telling you. But so no, you don't go that way. You learn to ground yourself and stay out of those orange jumpsuits. Okay. All right. Now where am I? What are we doing? We're getting ready to wrap this up. Okay. The last card. Ah, what I tell you, fellas? What I tell you? Celebration. Now this is also celebration. Also, somebody is getting ready to close on a brand new house, family home. This could be it. This could be it for y'all. And so that looks like that's something. At least yours is better than the feminine's. I'm telling you. What was the last thing that she had to do? I don't remember. I don't yet. Catch it on the replay, sweetie. It was just how the cards came out. They came out in the first half of this reading. I've been on here. So what? The 40 minutes. The first 20 minutes were all feminine. I'm like, it was weird. All the cards were feminine. All four queens fell out. Oh, and the Empress. So that was a total feminine reading for this weekend. So now I'm doing the masculine side. The masculines are doing better than the females. Just to the feminines, not necessarily female, feminine energy. So if y'all could just get that together and balance that off in your tantra, you will be great. So, any questions? Oh, shucks. Mm-mm-mm. No, I didn't drop them on the floor. Are there any questions about anything? Because I don't know when I'll be back here again. Folks, I did a live the other day and I got 5 views in 9 hours. I'm like, oh hell no. I'll stop reading cards if that's the way it's gonna be. It's too much energy off me. So, do you have any questions now you would like answered? Because I think this is gonna be a great weekend for, like I said, for the masculines and some soul searching for the feminines. Going once, going twice. I'll wait. No man should have an issue with the woman around him leveling up. Well, Kamoyo, yeah, not really. But when you have been taught by someone who is emotionally unstable, when you're dealing with someone who is, the little boy never was allowed to grow, let me tell you something. Um, Let me unravel here, unwrap myself. Camellia, I have met men, and some of these are black men who are scared to death, literally, of black women. And when you get, this is for, everybody listen to this. I'm just telling you. And I don't know about, I'm talking about in my circle, not in my circle, but in my travels. I am 5'8". Put on heels, I am an easy 6 foot, okay? This is on the job. I met a young, under 30, over 20, black man who was married. He was married to a white woman. And this is why I do not have problems with interracial marriages, other than this. he, I terrorized him and didn't know it. He had a phobia of dark-skinned black women. And I had a woman, she was from further down south. I think she was a young woman too, because I'd never seen anything like this. And she was dark skinned, and she pulled me aside. She said, so and so, we have to get him to do thus and so. We have to ask him, we were preparing for a case for trial. And she said, if you would ask him for thus and so, I think he could accept it better than me, coming from me. And I said, why is that? She said, because you're light skinned. I'm like, what? She said, I've seen this before, Carol. She said, he is terrified of dark skinned black women. I said, well, she said, look on his desk and look at the pictures on his desk. And I said, okay. His wife, he's got a white wife, okay, who looks just like his parents, his mother, and his sisters, only she's white. She said, now look at his mother and his sisters, and then look at him. As soon as I looked at the picture of his mother and sisters, they were all dark brown skin. He was dark brown skin. But these women looked like they were 6'250". And he was a tiny, maybe 5'5". Yeah. And they abused him badly. Badly. They pushed him around. They did all kinds of weird stuff. And yes, he was afraid of black women. So when I had to approach him, if he was sitting down, either way, what I had to do, I had to power myself down. I even would squat down. If he was sitting at his desk, I would stoop down to talk to him. I would make myself smaller than him when I needed to tell him something, okay? As long as my voice was melodic like it is right about now, he could handle it while I was squatting, okay? While I was stooped down or squatting. But I ran into him on the train, and when I sat next to, hi, so and so, when I sat next to him on the train, and he came up to here, he was damn near having a fit. So I just, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. I see a friend of mine. Let me go say hi. I dismissed myself, okay? So, um, another side of that, Camillo, could be I can't stand a black woman doing better with a better job than me or making more money than me. That kind of scenario multiplied over, that young man was, I know he was browbeaten and God knows what else those women did today. I know they pushed him around. He was the baby and a runt and a boy. They did all kinds of crap to him, that they probably paying for now. But anyway, um, there are, and I mean, the whole control mechanism that comes from fear. And when you, like my ex-husband, was married to a powerhouse that you can't contain and you can't control, we didn't ask you to contain and control us. All we wanted from you was love. But you triggered that side. Woohoo! Woohoo! And all hell broke loose. That's where you get that noise from. That's what that issue is. That issue is fear. That's all that is. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't point that. That's a very delicate thing to point out, friend. I'm just telling y'all because we public. But a lot of that comes from fear that we don't need to be pointing out to our friends, okay? We just need to know it's there, you know. Okay. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay, balance is restored. What does it mean for society? A whole new society for sure. Because look, I don't know if it's in my lifetime. Um, this this shit's got to change. Okay. Um, and it's going to take some work because not only have we been hoodwinked and deceived with the patriarchy, the rest of the world has too. And now what we're finding out is how our history is somebody else's narrative that they made up. Everything we hold dear, somebody made up and told us that this was real, and it's not. So shucks, uh, once we get this mess straight here, we'll have heaven on earth, but I don't see it in my lifetime. I'm just here to kind of push it along, edge it along in my own way. And I do that with my clarity with the tarot readings, and I do that with my sound healing, trying to get people to stay calm enough to see what they can see, to see what the truth really is, as opposed to what we've been um, bullied into believing or lulled into believing, depending upon your personality. It will be for the better, but like I said, our grandchildren, maybe my great grand if I have any, and your great grandchildren will have a better time of it than we have. Because, I mean, let me tell you, when, oh, that's another video. But even now, we've got stuff to clean up right here. We have no business supporting anybody else in any wars because we got too much of a war going on right here. And it's not just a cultural war, it's a war. Hell, we got darkness versus light over here. I don't know about the rest of the world, but probably. Probably. And it seems like it's starting here. So, I mean, it's what, the 100 years war? It's going to take a while. It's going to take a good while, but we will be what our forefathers believed we could become. What the United States of America could become. Right now, she is struggling. She's struggling to stand, but she hasn't hit. She hasn't hit. She's gonna be knocked down on her knees too. But when she hits the knees, we fall down, but we get up, and we're gonna learn the truth about a lot of stuff. And when we rise out of our shame and our guilt, we're gonna be fucking awesome, like we were meant to be. And I, oh, okay, beacon of light. We will be the beacon of light for the world, not for the same reasons, not for the tech, not for the money, but for our character, for who we are and what we stand for. Maybe by the 21st or 22nd century, because we got a lot of turning around to do. We got a lot of debts to pay and karma too. But like I said, I'm here to push things along. We're here to push things along in that direction. And that's pretty much. Tarot team, what say you about this? What is the beginning? Where will the society be? We have the next 100 years to pull this off. Okay, the next 100 years, and it's supposed to be like this. This is the next 100 years. I'm not getting anything beyond that, and I usually don't get anything past 6 months. But I was just told the next 100 years. I was told that I was talking about the next 100 years. Okay. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this reading, folks. But let me know. Let me know something. Let me know that. Tell your friends about me. Like and subscribe if you can. Uh, Give me a reason to come back on here. I am. Yeah, let me know that you're listening because I am really picking up with the sound healing thing. And oh, you can see my age and my fat. And I'm going to be really immersing myself into that. I might, take you with me on another live, and you like that. And well, we'll see what happens from here. But the tarot readings are not doing that great. Okay, not as great as the sound healing ones. And on that note, I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to wish you God's blessings and all that stuff. Much love, and anything else that you need to go. Best wishes. Okay. And guess what? I have lost my exit button. I tell you, these tablets are something else. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm trying to sign off, y'all. No, I don't want to share this yet. Oh, I just lost the live. Bye, y'all. Much love.